Hey everybody, welcome back. My name is Luke, and this is my review for McFarland, USA. So McFarland USA is the new inspirational sports film, of course, put out by Disney Motion Pictures, and they did $1 Million Arm last year. They usually do one of these movies every year, and this one stars Kevin Costner, and he's a football coach, a high school football coach, I may add, and he gets fired from his job for kind of flying off the handle, and he has to move his family and himself down to a lower part of California called McFarland, USA, because I guess it's the only place they could find that was affordable for them. And this town that they move into, McFarland, is mostly Hispanic. They're really like the only white people you actually see in this town. I thought it was kind of funny. And he notices that they're not doing very well academically. No one really pays much attention to school. Their high school football team is atrocious. They don't know how to play. But he does notice that all these boys know how to run, and he puts a track team together. I shouldn't say track. I guess it's a cross-country team together to compete in state championships, and it kind of follows the same punches that you would expect from a movie like this. Now, Kevin Costner was great. I really like Kevin Costner as an actor, and he really fits this role very well as this kind of hard-ass coach. That's kind of the character that Kevin Costner plays almost all the time, and like I said, he just fits the role very well, and he's just a likable actor, and it's just good to see him in a movie. Maria Bello plays his wife in this movie, and I guess she doesn't really get a ton of screen time, but she's fine. You know, she plays a good mother and a good wife, I guess you could say. That sounded really a good wife. I don't know how that sounded, but I don't want to ever really say that in that context again. Now, my biggest complaint with this movie is that it's really predictable. Like I mentioned, Disney releases an inspirational sports movie like this yearly, like annually, and other producers make movies like this all the time too. Like we had When the Game Stands Tall last August, and the thing is, all these stories pretty much start, they have the same middle, and they have the same end. All of them are almost the exact same thing, and there just isn't a lot to go on. It's really predictable, and I can see every single conflict coming from about a mile away in this movie, and I see all the resolutions coming 5 minutes before they're even presented. So I just think that McFarland USA is a little predictable and sometimes a little too melodramatic, but I do think that it's a good story. It's definitely not a boring movie or anything. It's a pretty entertaining movie, and like I mentioned, it's just a good story, and it has good performances from everybody all around, and I almost said McFarland. Kevin Costner in a good leading role. So that's my review for McFarland USA. I'm going to give it 3 out of 5 stars. I probably would never watch it again, but my last little point here is, if you guys like inspirational sports movies like this, and it's your thing, and you like Kevin Costner, then this movie's probably right up your alley. For me, it just doesn't really mean that much to me, but I do think that it's a very competent movie. I just wouldn't really watch it again. So this is Luke signing off. Please subscribe, and I will talk to you later.